Welcome back, everyone. My name is Bob Rafferty, and we are continuing with my tutorials of ChatGPT and how you can use it in your everyday lives, use it to create some ideas. Today, we're going to look at writing a children's book. So let's see here. We're gonna go. I want to write a children's book about a bear who is lost in the who gets lost in the woods while hiking a mountain. We'll just go with that for now. Let's see what ChatGPT says. Sounds like a great idea for a children's book. A bear getting lost in the woods could both be adventurous and educational. You could weave in themes of bravery, friendship, and problem solving. Here are a few ideas to get you started. Introduction to the bear. Introduce your main character, maybe a curious, adventurous bear named Ben or Bella, who loves hiking and exploring the forest. They might be going on their first solo hike or a family trip. The incident: the bear becomes distracted by something fascinating, a butterfly, a stream, or even a new smell, and wanders off the trail not realizing they've gotten lost. The journey: as the bear wanders, they meet other forest creatures: a wise owl, helpful squirrel, a shy deer who offer guidance, advice, or help. The bear, or facing fears: the bear might get scared, especially when it starts to get dark, but the book could emphasize finding courage and staying calm in the challenging situation. Resolution: in the end, the bear finds their way home, learning lessons about the importance of staying on the trail, asking for help, and trusting their instincts. End with a moral: you could end with a gentle message about the beauty of nature, the importance of preparation when hiking, or the value of helping others. What kind of tone and vibe are you thinking about? Lighthearted and funny, or more serious and educational? So let's go. I'm thinking more serious and educational. And the reason I'm choosing more serious and educational is because I'm actually on the search and rescue team here in the Lakes region of New Hampshire, and we deal with lost hikers quite often. So I'd love to write a book for kids, teaching about hiking safety and whatnot. So here it says a serious and educational tone will allow you to teach important lessons about nature, safety, and decision making. Here are some additional suggestions to help reinforce those themes. Hiking safety tips. Throughout the story, the bear could learn valuable lessons about hiking safety, like the importance of staying on marked trails, carrying a map, and telling someone where you're going before setting out. All of those are very important things. These lessons could be taught by the other animals that they meet who might have experience in the woods. Problem solving. So let's go down through, and we're going to say to ChatGPT, this all sounds great. Please write me a rough draft. I want the book to be about a 10 to 15 minute read time. And let's see what it does. Ben the Bear and the Lost Trail. Page 1. Ben the Bear was a young cub who loved to explore in the woods near his home on the mountain. He learned the ways of the forest from his parents, but today Ben was ready for an adventure all on his own. Remember, Ben, his mom said, stay on the trail and always keep track of where you are. Ben nodded, his heart filled with excitement. Today he would hike further than ever before. So you can see it's actually done pages for us. Obviously, we'd need illustrations to go along with this, but this is a great start to a children's book. And we literally have been this video so far. We're 5 minutes into the video, and we have a fantastic start to a children's book here. Um, we need to add, obviously go in, read through it, make sure everything that ChatGPT has given us for information is correct and accurate. But my goodness, 5 minutes in, and we already have a great start to a children's book. We need some illustrations, and we need a publisher. So let's say, okay, let's pretend we're done. Illustrations are done. Um, I need help with publishing options. What do you suggest? Let's see what ChatGPT says. When it comes to publishing a children's book, you have a few main options: traditional publishing, self-publishing, and hybrid publishing. Each has its pros and cons depending on your goals, timeline, and resources. Here's a breakdown to help you decide. Traditional publishing: pros, credibility and expertise, wide distribution, royalties, and advances. Cons: competition. Traditional publishers receive many submissions, so it can be difficult to get your book accepted unless you have an agent or a unique angle. Slow process, less control, and then it tells us how to get started. So it says query agents. If you're aiming for a traditional publisher, most major publishers require you to have a literary agent. So then let's see. And then it recommends some publishers. Then we got self-publishing, full creative control. So how do we go about self-publishing? Platforms. I can use Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, Ingram Spark, or Lulu for both ebooks and print-on-demand paperback editions. Editing and design. I can hire professionals for editing, illustration if needed for the children's book, uh, and book cover design. This ensures your book is polished and looks professional. Marketing. Focus on building an author platform through social media, your own website, and email newsletters. You can also promote your book through paid ads on Amazon and Facebook. So for me, I'd likely start with this angle, doing it on my own, the self-publishing. Um, so it says cons, upfront costs. You'll need to pay for professional services such as editing, book cover design, and possibly marketing. That's only if I don't do it myself. Um, and ChatGPT can probably help me with all of that, honestly. Um, Marketing and distribution, it's going to be a little bit trickier, obviously, but if I blast it out to all of my Facebook and Instagram users and ask them to share it, it's going to get pretty good um, exposure. And I think it's once kind of that ball starts rolling, uh, you know, people will tell their friends, friends will tell other friends. Um, so it's kind of a con. Marketing and distribution is definitely a little trickier to do on your own rather than having an actual publisher do it. But it's probably again the route that I would go. Um, so this just gives us. It's just amazing. It's amazing what this Chat GPT can do for us. Um, I quite honestly, I may try to do something like this. I'll have to tweak it, fine tune it. I'm going to want to put in, things about the 10 essentials that are very, very important to when you're heading out into the woods. Probably put suggestions in here that it's best not to hike solo. It's best to hike with a friend at all times. That type of stuff. But so I will work my own um, experiences with search and rescue and my own hiking experiences into the book. But I can work with ChatGPT and go back and forth and just really come up with a polished, good children's book. And then I got to figure out illustrations, which I have the paid version of ChatGPT, so it will create. It'll allow me to create more images. I think you can only do maybe 5 images per 24 hours with the free version, whereas with the paid version, I can actually create many more images per 24 hours, and hopefully get in a complete book. That's about it for today. If you have any questions recommendations, requests, anything like that, put them in the comments below. Please like and subscribe. And if you have any friends or family that are interested in ChatGPT or AI, please direct them to my page, to my channel. And until next time, have a great day.